It's okay for you, dear Aquarius, to focus on one thing at a time. There's this energy of urgency in your sphere at the moment. And I want to show you something really cool. And the energy of urgency often gets the better of you. Now, I'm not saying urgency is right or wrong or good or bad. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. There's urgency, but for you to operate from the energy of urgency can be dangerous because of the type of decisions you end up making based on urgency. So certain things are urgent, I understand them, but don't operate from the space of urgency. So when there's urgency, this is what I tend to do. When I notice the energy of urgency, I'm like, shit, I've got to get to this, I've got to get to that, I've got to do this, I've got to... Whoa. I noticed it this morning at training, for example. I had to get home because I got to get back to the office. I've got so much I've got to get done. What I do is in that moment, take a breath, come back to the present moment instead of that list. And then I envision the energy of urgency like a box or a ball, and it just sits in front of me. So while I was doing my workout, I was able to slow down and operate from the space of present moment awareness. And I allowed urgency to remain in the form of energy, a ball, and I allowed it to remain literally in front of me the entire training session. So I was able to slow down, stay present with what I was doing, and allow urgency to remain. It becomes a game changer. So for the Aquarians, it's learning how to allow urgency to be without operating from urgency. The other thing I want to share today, if it's okay with you, is the integration series. It's a new product that I've designed intentionally for people to learn what the work is. For example, I just gave you part of the work there. Now, in the integration series, I go into more depth of how to do the work for your star sign for that month. So this one is for the month of April, for example. I'm not going to dive in, but I'm just going to give you an idea. It talks about what's actually going on for the Aquarians, what you're avoiding, what it's costing you, the work that needs to be done, how to do the work, what to watch out for, and most importantly, I think at some point, what changes if you decide to do the work. And so I even help you understand the results that come from doing the work. The reason I've come up with this is because after 25 or so years, one of the things I've seen is how often people are not clear on what work they're supposed to do. They come into a session, one-on-one or group, which is my favorite, and then they learn, oh, is that the work? Yeah, that was really simple. Great, now go back and do that. You start to see the results. And so I wanted to share this with you guys moving forward. Every month, these will be available. It's a download through written format, and it's $19.95 Australian dollars, link in bio.